On that night, when the moon was full and the sky darkened with thick clouds, the revolution erupted. Flames spread throughout the city, consuming palaces and temples. Blood flowed like rivers, mixing the blood of emperors with that of slaves. There was no longer a distinction between ruler and ruled. All became equal before death. The fighting lasted for days, turning Babylon into a living hell. Even the gods, as some believed, turned away from the scene, unable to bear the sight. When the storm finally calmed, Babylon was no longer the city people once knew. Everything had changed, the ruling dynasty had fallen, the old order had crumbled. But the price was steep, the streets were littered with corpses, and the stench of death lingered in the air for months. This was not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new chapter. From the ashes and blood, a new Babylon was born, ruled by those who understood suffering. But history teaches us that blood, no matter how dry, leaves behind scars that never fade. The bloody uprising that shook Babylon to its core did not happen overnight. It was the culmination of years of simmering discontent, a powder keg of frustration that finally ignited, turning the city into a fiery tomb. The people, weary of oppression and exploitation, rose up against their overlords. It was a rebellion that sent shockwaves through the empire, toppling the foundations of a system that had long outlived its purpose. As the flames danced around them, the rebels fought not just for freedom, but for a chance at a better life. They yearned for a Babylon that would be a reflection of their hopes and dreams, a city where the harsh realities of slavery and servitude were replaced by the sweet melodies of liberty and equality. In the heart of the rebellion stood a young woman named Azar. Her spirit, much like the indomitable flame, refused to be contained or extinguished. She was a beacon of hope, her courage shining brighter than the torches held by the city's defenders. Her voice, though young, resonated with the strength of generations past, echoing the stories of their struggles and sacrifices. Around her rallied the people, united in their cause, their anger and despair giving way to the promise of a new dawn. But as the smoke cleared and the echoes of battle faded, they were left to confront the grim reality of their victory. The city they once called home was now a graveyard of dreams, a silent witness to their pain. The road ahead was long and arduous, and the scars of Babylon's fall ran deep. Yet amidst the ruins, hope sprouted anew. For in the shared experience of loss and the collective will to rebuild, the people of Babylon found a strength that transcended their pain.